On a chilly afternoon in the city, a young woman named Sarah noticed an elderly man weeping on the street corner, his face marked by years and sorrow. While everyone else rushed by, she felt drawn to him, compelled to stop and find out what troubled him. As Sarah reached out to comfort him, she learned that he had lost his beloved wife just a week prior, leaving him feeling utterly alone in the world. With every word he spoke, Sarah felt her heart ache for him, and she promised to help him find solace and companionship. Determined to make a difference, Sarah spent hours researching local community centers that offered support for grieving individuals, hoping to provide him a sense of belonging once more. Little did she know the old man had been a renowned author who had touched countless lives with his stories, now just seeking solace and understanding. While thumbing through his belongings, Sarah stumbled upon a worn-out book bearing his name, realizing he was the celebrated author she had admired since childhood. Excitement surged through her as she connected the dots, understanding that beneath his grief lay a remarkable story waiting to be told. In that bustling cafe, Sarah listened intently as he recounted tales of his adventures, the challenges he faced, and the stories that inspired him. As their friendship blossomed, she realized their connection was not just about helping an old man. It was about bridging generations and rekindling a passion for storytelling. With Sarah's encouragement, the old man finally decided to share his unpublished stories at a local gathering, finding the courage he thought he had lost. As he spoke, his voice filled the room with emotion, reminding everyone of the beauty that lies within every person's story. Moved by his words, Sarah felt tears streaming down her cheeks, realizing how deeply the old man's stories resonated with her and those around her. As the final sentence echoed through the room, the audience erupted in applause, gifting him the validation he never thought he'd receive again. In the days that followed, his stories were compiled into a beautiful collection, and with Sarah's unwavering support, he celebrated the launch of his first published book. Surrounded by friends, family, and new admirers, the old man finally felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing his words would inspire others long after his own journey had ended. At the book signing event, the once quiet author felt a surge of joy as he greeted each reader who approached, sharing stories and laughter. Standing by his side, Sarah realized that her small act of kindness had sparked a chain reaction, transforming an old man's life and rekindling the magic of storytelling. In the cozy atmosphere of their favorite cafe, the old man and Sarah eagerly discussed the endless possibilities ahead, dreaming about new stories waiting to be told. With each passing moment, they nurtured a friendship that transcended generations, united by their shared passion for creativity and connection. Emboldened by his success, the old man decided to host a workshop for aspiring writers eager to pass on the wisdom he had gained over the years. As he inspired others with his journey, Sarah felt a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that their bond was creating a ripple effect in the world of storytelling. At the conclusion of the workshop, everyone gathered for a celebratory photo, their smiles reflecting the camaraderie formed through shared stories and dreams. Back in his study, the old man felt invigorated and alive, pouring his heart onto the pages, ready to craft the next tale that would touch lives just as his first book had. One sunny afternoon, he excitedly shared the manuscript of his new story with Sarah, who couldn't contain her joy as she eagerly read the opening lines. To celebrate this milestone, they decided to host a book launch party, inviting friends and family to join them in honoring the power of storytelling and the journey they had embarked on together. The atmosphere was electric at the book launch, as laughter and conversation filled the room, celebrating not just a new publication, but the friendships and dreams that brought everyone together. With each signature he penned in the books, the old man felt an overwhelming sense of fulfillment, knowing his story would inspire others just as he had hoped. As the old man took to the stage, he spoke passionately about the significance of sharing stories and the connections forged through words, captivating the audience with his sincerity. In that moment, Sarah felt an overwhelming wave of pride wash over her, realizing just how deeply their friendship and creative partnership had impacted not only their lives, but also the lives of everyone present. After the heartfelt speech, friends and family surrounded the old man, showering him with hugs and praise, their joy echoing the success of his literary journey. Later that evening, under a blanket of stars, the old man and Sarah shared laughter and reflections, grateful for the path they had traveled and excited for the stories yet to unfold. Returning to his writing desk, the old man felt invigorated, ready to dive into another adventure on the page, ideas swirling in his mind like the stars above. As Sarah sat across from him, her excitement bubbling over, they brainstormed together, forging new paths in their creativity, united by their passion for storytelling. In the warmth of the cozy coffee shop, the old man found joy in mentoring aspiring writers, sharing his experiences and insights, creating a nurturing space for creativity to flourish. His hands moved expressively as he spoke about character development, captivating the young writers who hung on his every word, eager to learn from his journey. One ordinary day, the old man received a letter that would change everything, his heart racing as he discovered he had won a prestigious literary award, a recognition of his craft. The following weekend, laughter and joy filled his living room as friends gathered to celebrate his achievement, raising their glasses high and filling the air with love and admiration. As he sat by the crackling fireplace, the old man felt a sense of peace wash over him, recalling the countless hours spent crafting stories that had touched so many lives. With a gentle smile, he flipped through the pages of his first book, each word a reminder of the challenges he had overcome and the joy that writing had brought him. In a peaceful garden, the old man found inspiration in the beauty of each flower and the song of every bird, his pen dancing across the page as he crafted new tales. The sketchbook resting on his lap revealed a burst of creativity filled with colorful doodles alongside heartfelt words embodying the joy that nature bestowed upon his story.